From Alkebulan to the islands, from the plantations to the parliaments, from every border, every prison, every broken nation, justice is not charity. Human rights belong to every generation. Slavery was abhorrent, then turned around and claimed the empire should receive a payment warrant for investments, efforts, foundations, and democracies they say were laid. But whose hands cut the stone and timber, whose blood financed the trade, who built the roads beneath the empire, who planted sugar, rice, and cane, who carried wealth across the ocean while their children carried pain. You cannot praise the grand plantation and forget the graves below. Every tower has a history, every fortune has a shadow. Human rights rising, justice calling. Hear the voices ancient and strong. No more borders around compassion, no more laws protecting wrong. Equity for every nation, dignity for everyone, until justice flows like water. The global search must carry on. Tell me, they're about Alkebulan, Kush, Nubia, and Kemet, ancient minds observing heaven, measuring what the stars presented, healing bodies, building cities, writing wisdom into stone long before the ships of conquest claim the knowledge as their own. Hey, my people, for Salamanca, for the brilliance carried through Spain, for the math and science shared to cure disease and ease your pain. Pay us for the knowledge that built your bridges, trains, and planes, for the waterworks and drainage, for the systems in your veins. You renamed the books, you repainted the face, you buried the source and celebrated the trace. But truth has memory and memory has flame. You cannot steal the harvest and deny you sowed the grain. Human rights rising, justice calling. Hear the voices ancient and strong. No more borders around compassion, no more laws protecting wrong. Equity for every nation, dignity for everyone, until justice flows like water. The global search must carry on. I said the thought was asinine, produced by a carefully trained mind, taught to defend the institution and leave the injured ones behind. But mockery cannot erase the record, and titles cannot cleanse the crime. The debt is written in the present, not imprisoned in another time. It lives within the stolen outreach, the fractured family and name, the schools without resources, and the neighborhood still blame. It lives in courts and corporations, in the passport and the wage, in whose suffering becomes a footnote, and whose version fills the page. Rights for the child in the refugee line, rights for the worker in the factory grind, rights for the prisoner denied a fair trial, rights for the mother who has walked every mile, rights for the farmer dispossessed of the land, rights for the people whose rivers were dammed, rights for the makes liberty complete, not equality in speeches, while the scales remain untrue, but equity in land and learning, health, protection, work and food. Justice is restoration. Justice names what has been done. Justice listens to the wounded. Justice does not hide or run. Justice is not revenge or hatred. It is balance brought to birth. It is every human standing with equal value on the earth. Hey! Human rights rising, justice calling. Hear the voices, ancient and strong. No more borders around compassion. No more laws protecting wrong. Equity for every nation. Dignity for everyone. Hey! Until justice flows like water, the global search must carry on. Human rights rising, people chanting. Hey! From the dusk into the dawn. Truth may stumble through the ages, but the truth will still march on. Reparation, restoration, let the healing now begin. There can never be true freedom while injustice governs men. Who build the world? The people. The people build the world. Who owns the truth? No empire owns the truth. What do we demand? Human rights and justice. For which people? Every people. For how long? For every generation. Justice now. Justice everywhere. Justice for everyone.